I wanted to shoot a video showing the pre-oiling process that I do. This is a brand new engine. So this is an engine from Kill Devil Diesel. I did a lot of work to it after it's a long block, but I put front cover on it. Anyways, the video is showing that. But what I want to do is show everybody what I do to pre-oil the engine. You can crank it with the oil in the sump, the oil pan area, of course, but I like to pre-fill the oil. And the way you could do this is if you have a cap with a Schrader valve, and you can make an adapter and have a pump pumping the oil into the system. So you've got a filter, factory motorcraft filter in there, so the oil has to go through the filter also, but it pumps the oil throughout the engine just like it normally would, but you're not relying on the low pressure pump to deliver the oil throughout the engine. Anyways, I wanted to show that process. It does take a while, but it's also nice peace of mind, and you can also check that oil is being delivered where it needs to. So let me show you. It's a little loud, but hopefully you guys get the idea. And initially it will suck air. I had this on, it was already starting the process, but once it gets moving, you'll hear it kind of making a consistent noise. And you do need something that can produce a bit of pressure, because it has to be able to push through the engine in order for this to work. Anyways, I had already been able to, been able to get the oil coming out of the push tubes to the rocker arms here and here on these two, so that's good. But I want to do that throughout the entire engine, and it's nice to have the engine pre-oiled. A new engine is going to take about 5 gallons or so, because you have the high pressure oil pump reservoir, and then you have the oil cooler. All these different parts have to get filled. The rails have to get filled, in addition to, of course, the normal operating engine parts that you would normally drain out when you're just doing a normal oil change. So anyways, I wanted to show this process. You can see the nice fresh oil is coming out. It's so clear you can barely see it, but anyways, what you're looking for is it coming out of the push tubes to the rocker arms, and you want to make sure it's gotten throughout the whole system on both sides of the engine. But anyways, that's how I do it. This little pump, about $80 on Amazon. At least that's when I purchased it. I'm not sure how much they go for now. The cap, there's just different parts if you want to do this right, or at least the way I feel is do it right. You're going to have to buy, and then you're going to have to make your own adapter. It's not like people make these things. But either way, works out real well, helps with the engine pre-lube. Obviously, when you buy a new engine, it's going to be having assembly lube on it and everything, but this is a way of pre-oiling the entire engine. And I put almost the entire volume of oil that would be needed for the engine to operate in a bucket and push that through the whole engine. And of course, it's going so slow to drain, it just drains down to the oil pan. Okay, hopefully this helps somebody. Thanks.